Yes, hello. Good afternoon, class. Please let me know if my voice and please let me know if my voice and my screen both are clear. How is everyone there? Please write down in the chat window if Sheroz, beta, please write down in the chat window if the screen and voice both are clear to you people. Yes. Okay, so let's start our class with the first chapter in chemistry. Today we are, in this week, we are going to learn in all three periods. Yes. No, this is the old book. Cheryl, this is not the new book. This is the old book. I will share you the PDF of the latest book that is being published by the Sin Textbook Board. Okay. So please be attentive, everyone. Walaikum assalam. Just a minute. Let me enter the students. Okay, fine. Now the chapter that is fundamentals of chemistry. One thing I want to share with you people that today, just after the class, I will also upload the book pages, means the PDF pages of today's and tomorrow's class. Okay, the topics which we are going to cover today and to cover tomorrow. There are 5 pages, page number 2 till page number 7. I will upload these pages because the book is not available in the market and you people have to learn, have to go through these pages to review whatever you are going to learn today or tomorrow. You have to go through these pages. Okay, later on, soon after the class. So I want each and everyone to turn on their cameras. Turn on your cameras, everyone. Okay, so let's start with our class today with the very first chapter of your new chemistry book that is called The Fundamentals of Chemistry. Yes, Somaya, the new book is not available and I'm going to share the pages of these books so that it will be easy for you to go through just after the class. Yes, Ramla, whatever you want to ask, please write down in the chat box. I am not going to unmute yourself. Okay, so in this chapter, we are going to learn, there are so many topics. This is quite a lengthy chapter. Okay, and bit difficult as well. Uh, but we will try our best to take it slowly and let you understand clearly. Okay, so first today we will be learning the definition of chemistry, then reason why we study chemistry, and historical background of chemistry. These are the three topics that we are going to cover today in our first class. Okay, next is definition of chemistry. Chemistry is the branch of science that deals with the properties, composition, and study of matter. Now, please start writing the definition of matter in chat box. Everyone, all 27 students, Ramla, please put down your hand. All 27 students, please write down the definition of matter in the chat box. What is a matter? Very simple and straightforward definition that you people are learning since class 3 or 4. What is the matter? Just the definition, simple and straightforward definition of matter. Yes, Cheros, excellent. No, 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 Cheros, not a weight. So Maya, anything occupy the space and has weight. No, Aisha, and has mass. Listen, everyone. anything which can occupy space and has mass is called matter. Okay, anything which can occupy space and has mass is called matter. Okay, this word matter defines as anything which can occupy space and has mass. Okay, now there are different states of matter. Can you please name them in the chat box? List them down as 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? Yes, Talhadnan, right. Anybody else knows the fourth state of matter? Yes. Shadows, you are writing liquid, gas, and water. Aisha, blood. No, Aisha, there is something else that is called. Though it's a part of blood, but commonly it is something different. Yes, there are three common states of matter that are called solid, liquid, and gas. The third state of matter is called plasma. Right, Cheryl? Right, Aisha? Third state of matter is called plasma. We will be learning later on after it today, later on just after our the topics we cover, and I will show you the pictures as well. Okay, next is it also deals with the changes involved in the matter. What we will learn in the chemistry about the properties, composition, and structure of matter means all three states of matter. We will learn about them, their properties, their composition, structure, and the chemical physical changes. Mostly the chemical changes. You have learned in class 7. States of matter, three different states of matter, and what are their properties and how they are changed from one form to another form. Now, this is the part of chemistry. That topic covers in chemistry. Okay. We also learn the principles governing the changes which matter may undergo. Means if solid turns into liquid, how is it possible for solid to into liquid? What are the principles for turning the solid into liquid or into gas, or when gas turns back into liquid or solid, or when liquid turns into solid or liquid? Means all three states of matter when they are interchanged, what are, how these changes take place, what are their properties, what are their composition, and what are the principles involved. Okay, so we will learn all these things under the branch of science that is called chemistry. Now, why we learn chemistry? Reasons to study chemistry. Okay, can anybody let me know why we learn chemistry? Do you think is there any good reason for learning chemistry? Yes, beta. Yes, Sheroz. Right. Subhana, Aisha, Muhammad Ali, Hania. Can anybody is going to tell me yes? Scientist. Scientist what? Muhammad Ali. What is the reason behind learning chemistry? Yes, Sada Zainab. Write down in the chat box if you know the answer. Abdullah Shahid, Abdul Rahman, Adan Azam. I want my class to tell me one good reason why do we study chemistry? Just to take exams and get good marks? Yes, Fauzan, Hania, Asfa Munawwar, Salano Arham Ali, Ahmad Hassan, Arif, Umar, Muhammad Ali, Rabia, Ramiz Yasin. Yes, okay. If you people are not going to give me the good reason, it can help us. Lithuania is writing, can give us just a minute. Learning about can help us in our daily life because we know about heating, melting, freezing. Okay. Okay, now let's study why do we study chemistry? What is the reason behind studying chemistry? There are three basic reasons. Okay. Number one, development of life-saving drugs. How development of life-saving drugs? Because in chemistry, we carry out uh, the chemical reactions, we conduct different experiments and to produce or develop different chemicals which are going to help us when the people are suffering from diseases. Means the chemistry helps us to develop the life-saving drugs. Like it has important practical application in the society. For example, uh, chemist. Chemist helps the pharmaceutical industries to develop the life-saving drugs to treat the different diseases. The composition of different chemicals helps the chemist and the scientists to develop the medicines. Okay, so life-saving drugs, they are being developed with the help of chemistry. Second is explaining the world material. World material means the chemistry is an intellectual enterprise, and it helps to learn about the different states of matter. Explaining the material world means how the things are made up of, means we take example of table, desk, walls, houses, and our own body, different gases, liquids. So it helps us to define the or explain the different states of matters like solid, liquid, gases. In our body, we have different elements. Can you name any one or two elements which are found in our body, in human body? Can you name any one or two elements of which our body is made up of which our cells are developed and grown? No, I'm yes, Cheryl. If we take this is the compound. I'm asking about blood, water, air. They are all compound and mixture. I'm asking about the element oxygen. Yes. Anything else? Anything else? Yes, Aisha. So Maya, only oxygen. Oxygen we inhale. It is not. It does not help to build our cells, build our tissues, help us in growth. Carbon. Carbon, hydrogen, they are present in our body. Look, yes, DNA, how the DNA is made up of? DNA is made up of matter, right? In our body, there are different substances, the different elements are present. Oxygen is not present basically. Carbon and hydrogen are present in the form of carbohydrates, in the form of amino acids of proteins, fats, right? Water, in water the oxygen is present, but basically the more important and the high percentage of carbon, hydrogen are present in our body to make up our cells, tissues, organs. Okay, so carbon, hydrogen, they are basically the most important parts of all living things, right? Next is interaction in other fields like in biology and medicine. First, you need to understand that chemistry is not is not an individual field. It interacts, it combines with biology, it combines with so many other fields to help or to interact with them to help the human beings. Okay, like chemistry is interacting with biology, it is uh, mm, uh, it is connected with biology to diagnose the diseases, to diagnose the body parts of the living organism to understand the chemical reactions that are being taken place in our body. You learn about the digestion. Remember in class 7 you learn about the digestion. अभी आप लोगों ने एग्जाम्स दिए हैं और एग्जाम्स में you have learned a lot about the digestion. Miss Nilofer and Miss Falak, they both were teaching you guys about the chemical reactions that are taking place in the body, like in the form of digestion. The process of digestion is a chemical reaction. The process of respiration is a chemical reaction. There are so many different types of chemical reactions are taking place in our body. So these chemical reactions are the study of these chemical reactions is chemistry, and chemistry is taking place in living things. Photosynthesis is the chemical reaction. Okay, so these all things are connected or interacted in biology, and chemistry helps the biologist to identify or to diagnose the different types of chemical reactions that are being taken place, and if there is any disease is happening in the living organism, in the living human body. If there is any disease, to diagnose this disease, chemistry helps us. To develop the life-saving drugs, chemistry helps us. To treat the diseases, chemistry helps us. Okay, and how it helps us, we will learn about them in detail later on in this chapter. Okay, is this understood, everyone? Is there anything? Yes. Is there anything which you did not understand? Please let me know. Everyone. Yes, Sumaya. Is this clear? Speak up, beta. Okay. Ramla, Muhammad Ali, Adan Azamshi. Adan, please turn on the camera. Shehroz, Zohaib Irfan. Most of the people, they have not turned on their cameras. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to do some written work as well. Please try to arrange your chemistry copy at least from tomorrow. Okay, we are going to do question answers. We will label the copy and we will do some question answers of this chapter. Okay, understood? Now, next topic. Yes. Okay, Shehroz, please tomorrow we will first label the copy, then we will continue with our explanation, and in the end of the class we will do some written work, and on Thursday in our last class of this week we will do the written work, entirely written work. Okay, now our next topic is historical background of the chemistry. Okay, just a minute. Now here is a table. This table will be uploaded today on the Google Class along with the lecture, today's lecture, so that it will be easy for you to learn them, to go through them. Okay, here in this first column, they have told us the time period of different scientists. Here, the name of the scientists are given. In this column, they have mentioned the contribution and invention. And in the last column, they told us about the whether they are Muslim scientists, Greek or American scientists, whosoever. Okay, so the first scientist is, just a minute, class. I will show you, just a minute. I will show you the book first so that it will be easy for you. This is your chemistry book. Look, this is your new chemistry book. Okay, this is the very first page, that is the title page of this book. This is your chemistry book for grade 9 that you are going to study in class 8 and in class 9 as well. Then name of the authors and writers, then preface. Okay, then content. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters overall. Okay, next is Chapter 1, Fundamentals of Chemistry. Here we are going to learn different topics like I have just defined you the basic definition of chemistry, why we study chemistry. Now we are going to cover historical background of chemistry. The different topics, these topics we will cover later on. Okay. Now this is the learning outcomes, means when you will finish the chapter, this fundamentals of the chemistry, when you will finish this chapter, you will be able to understand or to learn all such points. We will discuss these points afterwards, okay, at the end of the chapter. So introduction, can anybody read aloud? Raise the hand, can anybody read? Sheroz, you are asking, नहीं Sumaya, Miss Chemistry की copy 2 की जगह physics करना है? Yes. There are 2 chemistry copies mentioned in copy distribution list. One is for chemistry copy 1. Copy 1 is for chemistry and another copy is for physics. Okay. Sheroz, I think your question has been answered. Yes, I did not show you in the orientation class. I am showing it right now. That was not the book. I did not show you any book. Okay. Now, can anybody read aloud? I'm going to unmute. Yes, Ramla. Ramla, start reading from this page. Yes.
As we know that word science comes from Latin word scientia, which means knowledge. This knowledge is based on hypothesis, observation,
And experiment.
and experiment, and universal science. In this universal sciences, chemistry purely deals with the matter, have mass, and occupy space. Even from the table salt we use in cooking to electrochemical interaction of our human brain, show the differences of substance because of the composition, structure, properties, and interaction of matter. The matter
just
is
a minute, beta, just a minute. Talha Adnan, the book has been changed. Okay, the book has been changed. This is the new book and entirely all the topics are also changed. So yes, Shehroz, just a minute. Now, Ramla, please mute yourself. Shehroz, please start reading. Hania, next is yours now.
Even
Yes,
from the
Shehroz.
table,
Second para. Second para.
the matter is
Yes, start
the
reading from, yes.
the matter is undergoing changes continuously in nature as rusting of iron, evaporation of spirit, and burning of coal are examples of reaction in which new substances are formed and energy is absorbed or released. All of these things are different due to the presence of different substances, which are different by means of composition, properties, interaction, and structures of matter.
Interaction. This is interaction. How do we pronounce it? Interaction. Okay.
And structure of matter.
Yes.
The chemists use chemistry to explain occurrence and description of things. They investigate material and their interactions and propose theories to eliminate understanding from a particle to gas.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now mute yourself. Now I'm going to explain the historical background of chemistry here from the book. It is all given in detail in 384 till 322 BC. Aristotle, the name of the scientist is Aristotle, proposed the idea of a substance as a combination of matter and form. Who proposed the idea of matter? Aristotle. Okay. He also described the theory of the 4 elements: fire, water, earth, air. So these all things are important. When you will be having the printout of these pages, I will upload it. Take the printout. I will ask you people to highlight the important points. Okay. Now Plato, the second scientist is Plato. His time period was 347 till 428 BC. He proposed term elements. Who proposed the term elements first? Plato, as composition of organic and inorganic bodies with particular shape. Next is, he was also a Greek scientist. Next is Democritus. His time period was 357 till 460 BC. Democritus proposed the idea of atom. An atom is an indivisible particle of matter, or it is the tiniest particle of an element. Okay, an atom is the indivisible tiniest particle of an element. Then next is Jabir ibn Hayy. How do we spell? How do we pronounce it? Jabir, Jabir, Jabir ibn Hayy. You must have heard this name earlier somewhere in some documentary or somewhere. Okay, so the name of the scientist, he was a Muslim scientist, and his time period was 721 till 803 AD. He invented experimental methods of nitric acid, hydrochloric acid, and white lead. Extraction of metals from their ores and dyeing clothes. What was his contribution in the field of chemistry? That he invented the methods to to make nitric acid, means acid. He worked on acids, experimental methods of working with nitric acids, hydrochloric acids, and white lead. He also introduced the methods of extraction of metals. Different metals को किस तरह उनके raw form से extract किया जाता है. He developed that method. He also developed how to dye clothes. Okay, he also invented, or he developed the method. He told people how do we dye different colors, how do we dye the clothes with different colors. Next is Al-Razi. Next scientist is Al-Razi. He was also Muslim scientist. His time period was 862 till 930 AD, and he prepared ethyl alcohol by fermentation process. What is ethyl alcohol? Ethyl alcohol, vinegar, common vinegar that we use commonly in our kitchen. Okay, so he first time proposed or prepared the method of preparing vinegar. That is, the chemical name of vinegar is ethyl alcohol, and by the process of fermentation. We will learn about the process of fermentation in biology, that how fermentation process takes place with the help of bacteria and fungi. You must interact with yeast. When we bake something, we add baking powder or yeast in bread. When we bake bread, we use yeast. What is the yeast? Y-E-A-S-T. Yeast is a fungi, and it helps the fermentation of flour to bake it properly. Okay, to rise the dough. Next scientist is Al-Biruni, 973 AD till 1048 AD. Al-Biruni, he determined densities of different substances. What he did, what was his contribution? He contributed in the field of chemistry, that he introduced that how we take the density, how do we calculate the densities, how do we measure the densities of different substances. Understood? And what is the density? Please write down in the chat box if you have any information about the density. Do you know the definition of density? Yes, class. Yes, Ayman Nasir, Asif, Ali Asif, Anna Maqsood, Asba Munawwar, Talha Adnan, Muhammad Talha, Muhammad Ali, Rabia, Ramiz. All those people who did not turn on their cameras today, I will not allow them to sit in my class from tomorrow. Yes, Muhammad Ali, Tanya, please write down the definition of density in the chat box. Abdul Rahman, write down the definition of density in the chat box. Have you ever heard D is equals to M upon V? कभी सुना है D is equals to M upon V? Right, Hania? This is good. Yes. So, Maya, where you heard it? D is equals to M upon V. What is, this is the formula of something. So the Zainab, my sister Sumaya, Sheroz, you are writing it wrongly. Width का तो कोई जिक्र ही नहीं है बेटा. Yes, Aisha Javed, good. Aisha Hassan. पढ़ती थी. Sumaya, in class 6 we have learned chapter mass, density and temperature, and yes, Hania, excellent. This is the formula of density. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah. Density is equals to mass per unit volume or mass divided by volume. Yes, Aisha, right. Density, what is density? Density is mass per unit volume. Please remember it. We are going to study everything in biology, chemistry, and physics what you have already learned in your previous classes. I will explain it again and again, but I want my class, my students to be attentive. Okay, now next scientist is Ibn Sina. His time period was 980 till 1037 AD. Ibn Sina, he contributed in the field of medicine, philosophy, and astronomy. He was also Muslim scientist. Next is 1627 till 1691, Robert Boyle. Robert Boyle, how do we pronounce it? Robert Boyle put forward idea chemistry as systematic investigation of nature and discovered the gaseous law. J. Black in 1728 till 1799 AD, he studied carbon dioxide. He introduced that carbon dioxide is a gas which is also present in the universe. Okay. Next, J. Presley. J. Presley discovered oxygen, sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen chloride. Next is Shelley. How do we pronounce it? Shelley. His time period was 1742 till 1786 AD. He discovered chlorine. Who discovered chlorine? Shelley. Okay, these tidbits are very important. Who discovered chlorine? Shelley. Then next is Cavendish. Cavendish discovered hydrogen. He was British scientist. Cavendish discovered hydrogen. 1731 till 1810. Next is Lavoisier. How do we pronounce it? Lavoisier. Lavoisier. Okay. Lavoisier discovered that oxygen is 1/5 of air. Means oxygen is present in the air. He discovered Shelley. Right. Lavoisier, he discovered that oxygen is present in the atmosphere. Next is John Dalton. He proposed atomic theory of matter. Its name is very common, and we studied so many at so many places. And during the atomic theory, when we will be learning atomic theory, we will learn about him in detail. Okay, he proposed atomic theory. Then Gay Lussac, he discovered that water is composed of 2 parts, hydrogen and 1 part oxygen by volume. He also discovered, yes class, beta, why you people are raising your hands? Is there any problem? If there is no issue, then yes, then please put down your hands. Discovered that water is composed of 2 parts hydrogen and 1 part oxygen by volume. Discovered several chemical and physical properties of air and other gases. Then Avogadro. Next sentence is Avogadro's. He proposed Avogadro's laws that equal volume of gases under constant temperature and pressure contain equal number of molecules. Next is Jacques Charles. Jacques Charles described the gaseous law. Petit determined the classical expression for the molar specific heat capacity of certain chemical elements. J. Brazilius introduced symbols, formula, and chemical equation to make study more systematic. Mendeleev, he arranged the elements in the periodic table. Arrhenius proposed acid-base theory and ion dissociation. Next is M. Faraday. M. Faraday contributed to the study of electromagnetism and electrochemistry. J. Thomson discovered the electron by experiment. Neil Bohr proposed a theory for hydrogen atom based on quantum theory. Rutherford, we will learn about Neil Bohr, J. Thomson, M. Faraday, Rutherford in chapter atomic structure when we will study afterwards. Okay, Rutherford, Schrödinger. Right, these are the scientists. Further, De Broglie, Sandra Knapp-Bose, Albert Einstein, Eric Cornell, Carl Wayman. Okay, I am stopping it here. Today, for these scientists, we will learn about them in detail later on. First, I'm going to share something important because the time is getting over. Just a minute. Yes. Okay. So, class. Yes, class, here you can see the picture. Yes, examples of chemistry in everyday life. Like here you can see the feeling, emotions. It involves chemistry. Why ice floats on water? It involves chemistry. Why cutting onions makes you cry? It involves chemistry in your everyday life. How baked goods rise? It also involves chemistry in your everyday life. How soap and detergent works? It also involves chemistry in your everyday life. Okay. Next, um, a minute. I want to show you the plasma, fourth state of matter. Look, here the examples of plasma mean the fourth state of matter which is involved everywhere around us. Can you see this picture, everyone? Can you see this picture? Examples of plasma. Plasma is a state of matter consisting of free charged particles. That is lightning, solar wind, aura, fluorescent light, nuclear fireball. Can you see this picture? Yes. So it also, this picture shows us here, they are showing us that this is the fourth state of matter. The bubbles, the lightning, and something like that. We must have seen we must have seen so many things in the form of solid, liquid, and gas. But plasma is something difficult to be seen, like lightning effect. Okay, lightning effect. We can see the lightning effect. We like here in this picture, you can see the fourth state of matter in the form of this lightning around the universe. Okay, same is the case if you can see, so in the solid, the atoms are compactly arranged, tightly arranged. In liquid, they are not arranged in any particular